What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 12 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. We are once again using this Physical Xerneas team that we used yesterday. If you haven't checked out that video, I highly recommend you do. It's got a lot of really fun things. And also, before we get into the battle, please make sure to consider subscribing if you haven't. We're working our way towards 1 billion subscribers, and I can't get there without you. So, looking at my opponent's first team, it is Dialga, Yveltal. It is Dialga, Grimmsnarl, Yveltal with Incin, Regieleki, and Landorus. So Landorus is good here, and it's also not. It does have a very favorable matchup into a lot of things, but there is also double Intimidate from my opponent. But we do have Riolu, so we're going to go Riolu with Lando. I think Zacian is in the back is a good option. We do have Sacred Sword to help deal with Dialga, so that's going to be really important. And then what? Xerneas. Xerneas is great, right? It deals with Yveltal, it deals with Regieleki. It does have to worry about double Intimidate, but we do have close combat for Dialga, so if we can get Dialga out of max, I think that puts us in a pretty good position. So I think, yeah, Landorus is going to be our main max option here, but having other stuff as well, I think is going to be pretty important. So looking at leads, we're going to see Dialga, Regieleki. This is pretty great, right? Because of the fact that Landorus is not worried about Regieleki. Also, if you are, if you're setting up Trick Room, it means you're not maxing. So we do have the ability to fire off a just big max Quake into this Landorus. I mean, not into this Landorus, into this Dialga. More importantly, if you get the Trick Room up, we can copycat you to reverse the Trick Room because it'll have been the last move used as long as no one goes for Protect. So definitely like a potential for a couple things, but we'll see how it works out. We should see, yep, we're going to see an Intimidator. That does make a lot of sense, right? You are trying to reduce the amount of damage I'm going to do, but we are going to be able to boost right back up, taking advantage of that coaching. So overall, good spot. The question is, are you going to max back? I think even if you do, it's not the end of the world, because what that means is your Landorus is not maxing, and right, like Landorus, I feel like is one of those Pokemon that basically you want to max as much as possible. So we should be in a pretty good position, and then we should be able to just put on a ton of overall pressure. As it looks like, okay, so we are going to see Dialga max. I do expect something like, what's it called? Probably a Wormwind. So Wormwind is a little scary here, but it means that Landorus isn't maxing, which is good. We can also then proceed to bring out Xerneas and go for a close combat onto Dialga, which can really help us out. So coaching going to get us right back to neutral. Good place to be. We are getting a defense boost, not really going to matter here, as we are going to be able to fire off a big max Quake, which should let us pretty comfortably take the incoming max Wormwind. That's really good damage, and so yeah, another one will be enough for a KO after the coaching. So that's a really good sign to be in. Actually, oh no, because you're going to lower my attack. Oh, we're going to see a Steel Spike is inevitably the same thing. That is going to be really well received, especially now that we have another coaching boost. So I don't actually know. Yeah, I mean, we're going to just do the same thing. We're going to go for a coaching here, and we're going to go for a max Quake. You could have Incin in the back, right? That's a little scary. But we are going to keep getting special defense boosts. So feeling pretty good about our position overall, right? Regieleki not going to do anything. Landorus out of max, not really the best option. So the big question now is, do we pick up this KO? I think if we do, that will really put us in an incredible position, right? Because then it's Yveltal. We still have a turn of max as barely hanging on. You're barely hanging on, but we can just go for a feint the next turn and take advantage of Riolu's priority. So, okay, so yeah, Telepathy makes sense. You're going to bring Riolu down to its Focus Sash. Oh, not even the Focus Sash, which is awesome. As a Steel Spike going to come out here into Riolu. I think, yeah, recognizing the threat of Riolu. And so what we can do is we can bring out Xerneas. Yeah, we can. Okay, so what we want to do is important to note is our Landorus is faster. So we can bring out Xerneas here. We have the ability to go for an Airstream onto their Dialga to pick up the knockout. And then we can go for a Play Rough onto their Landorus, right? We can do this. We can then also go for an Airstream here. I think the Airstream is important to guarantee that we outspeed a potential max speed Yveltal. We are at +1 attack, which is going to be really helpful for dealing with Yveltal. Also taking advantage of the fact that we do have a defense boost, which can play a big role for words for foul play. That's the word. Or a sucker punch. As Ensign going to come out here. Ensign, a little tricky, unfortunately. Right, you are going to be able to lower not just my Dialga's attack, I mean, not my Landorus's attack, but also my Xerneas' attack. So a little bit unfortunate there, but we're still, I mean, that's still very good damage. And we also confirm you don't have Yveltal in the back, which is nice. Play rough, not going to do nearly as much now, which is unfortunate. I'm sure my opponent is very confused. I would be too. Probably not an Earthquake, probably a Fly. Okay, Fly is fine. So what's nice now is, okay, so we got they're flying. You can only, let's think about this. You can only KO one thing, or fake out one thing. We can do this, and we can go for a Rock Slide. We should be in good shape overall. Your Dialga is very weak. Your Regieleki cannot touch me, so we are going to see the fake out. It is going to go into the Landorus. I think that makes the most sense. We are going to connect this player off, which is huge, and Ensign going to go down here, which means that you're left with a Dialga at almost no HP and Regieleki. We also, okay, perfect, into the Xerneas. Xerneas going to take that very, very comfortably, and now, right, we should be able to clean this up pretty effectively, taking advantage of the fact that Regieleki cannot touch my Landorus, so we have the ability to play rough into your Landorus as well as go for a Rock Slide. And so at this point, we just need to get rid of your Landorus, because then Zacian is able to clean up, as is my Landorus. So we are going to see a Volt Switch. This shouldn't do that much. Yeah, it's gonna do a little bit more than I would have liked, just because of the fact that you are Life Orb. And so here comes out your Dialga, which is not going to appreciate a Rock Slide. So we just have to hit that. God, it's literally on one. Rock Slide gonna double connect. Perfect. Pick up the knockout onto Dialga. Do some big chip into your Landorus. And so we, like I said, at this point, really just need to target down Landorus. We don't care about... nice, we get the flinch. We don't care about your Regieleki, right? Because it's not going to... I mean, it could touch Landorus with a Hyper Beam, but we are at +2. I'm still going to go for this as well as another Rock Slide. It is just going to be my best source of damage into the Landorus. We could go for a Swords Dance, but like I said, I am worried about the Regieleki potentially going for a Hyper Beam and just putting a damper on my plans, so to speak. And it looks like, yeah, they're going to cancel. So Landorus really able to carry this one home for us, taking advantage of just the sheer pressure put on, and my opponent really couldn't keep up with that, especially after we got some coaching boosts, which is really great to see, especially when you're staring down two Intimidators, right? We were looking at an Ensign and a Landorus, but overall, really great first battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is Rinya's Sun. So there's Groudon, Charizard, with Zacian, Grimmsnarl, a Incineroar, and Gastrodon. So I was told Tauros after coaching boost can KO Charizard. So we are going to do that. I want Xerneas here. Xerneas does have a very favorable matchup actually into a lot of this team. So definitely want to bring Xerneas. The big question now is what I want in the back. Landorus is a very great choice. So is Zacian, because it's Zacian, but I'm going to do Landorus. I think Xerneas is just overall a way better choice into the team comp, and so having that pressure is important. So we'll see. Hopefully we can do a coaching Rock Slide into Zard. I was told it picks up the KO. I don't know if that's with or without Chardy Berry, as we're going to see Instant Charizard. Instant Charizard is fine. I would like to max Tauros and go for a coaching. right? You could switch into Groudon, and what's important is Tauros is faster. So I'm going to Rockfall here and go for a coaching. I could have, no, I was gonna say I could Quick Guard and Rock Slide, but that doesn't really matter, especially after the Intimidate. I don't necessarily know how good of an idea it is to max Tauros now, but we're gonna do it. What's important though is you are not switching in your Groudon, and if you're not, what is the word? If you're not Chardy Berry, we can pick up a KO. We should be able to pick up a KO. This is a Life Orb max attack Tauros. As yeah, we are going to see Charizard max. The issue though, like I said, is if yeah, let's think about this. If you are Chardy, you shouldn't be able to KO Tauros. This is risky because you could Airstream it. You could double up into Riolu, which would be big sad. We're gonna see. Oh, okay, perfect. Fake out into Tauros, great. We're gonna get the coaching off, and so that means that barring a Wildfire, no, because if you Wildfire to KO Riolu, we are. Oh, and you're not Chardy. Bye bye. See you, Charizard. It was nice knowing you. Cool. So all of that worry was for nothing. Probably Life Orb variant. I'm guessing they expected probably like a fake out, or not a fake out, just a standard Rock Slide. We are gonna get rid of Ensign, or not Ensign. Sorry, I'm chewing on an orange. So they don't have Max anymore, which is great. We are going to see Zacian come out. I don't know if a +1 Steel Spike will KO. Let's find out if +1 Steel Spike will deal with Zacian. It should. If you have Sacred Sword, it's like a little bit unfortunate, but we should be able to survive the Sacred Sword, as we're going to see no Protect. So now we are at +1. This should do quite a bit of damage. Sacred Sword going to come out. Oh, wow. Zacian is the most ridiculous Pokemon of all time. That is big sad. Burning Jealousy going to come out. So Tauros going to go down here. Okay, this is good. This is good, right? Because now what happens is... Okay, wait, first Tauros needs to go down. Tauros, like, 100% needs to go down here. Okay, perfect. We can bring out Landorus. We can go for a coaching, and we can go for an Earthquake. And we can say, sorry, Ensign, or sorry, Riolu, you've done your job. Yeah, let's bring out Landorus here. 100% coaching into Earthquake. We might have to... You could just Protect. I mean, it's fine. Let's go for an Earthquake as well as a coaching here. I could Feint. I'm going to do this because what you could do is you could Protect and Burning Jealousy. You're just going to go straight for a Withdraw. I think that's fine. We're going to see Groudon. So this is probably a Burning Jealousy, expecting... what's it called? Expecting, I don't know, words. Yeah, it's probably expecting you know what I'm trying to say. Landorus going to fire his Earthquake. Does Riolu live? Riolu lives, which is a big deal, because now we can get off a... Okay, you're going to Parting Shot into my Landorus, which is annoying. I wish I had gone for a coaching there. Or not a coaching. Riolu is around. We are going to still go for an Earthquake as well as a coaching. I think that that is just going to be slightly more important. We could see Zacian what's it called? Incin switch in for Groudon, which wouldn't be terrible because we should be able to survive at +1 defense. As we're gonna see, okay, just Zacian swap out for Incin. I think that that's fine too. We hopefully can pick up the knockout as a result of getting off the boost. The issue though is, yeah, because now we're going to lose Riolu this turn, so the drops on Lando are going to stick. But I'm hoping with the defense boost, please KO Incin. We're going to see, yeah, a Rock Tomb come out. We bring out Xerneas here. We should still be faster than Incin. So I want to Rock Slide and let's do that. Hornleech gonna come out. This should... Oh, I was hoping for a KO on the Groudon. Precipice Blades. That's unfortunate that Landorus is slower. Xerneas going to take that well. Rock Slide. Oh god, what did you miss? Oh, you missed Incin. It's fine. It's totally fine. We're getting through this. We're gonna see the Parting Shot come out onto Landorus, which means that Landorus is useless. You're going to bring out Zacian here. Landorus, okay, Landorus has a chance, right? Let's think about this, right? Landorus does have a chance. Zacian is low. Zacian can only target down one thing. So that is something we have in our favor, right? We have the ability to go for an Earthquake and play rough, not very effective. We can close combat the Zacian. We're going to see Groudon withdraw. That makes sense. You're going to bring out Incin. Incin is going to go down, but at what cost? You could... Yeah, I need you to Behemoth Blade into Lando and it live. Or I need to crit the Zacian. Okay, please live, please live. Coaching boost, coaching boost. Goat, goat, goat. Absolute goat. Can we get a Lando absolutely representing right now? So we're going to fire off this Earth. All right, perfect. Post combat goes first. So Zacian at this point should be low enough for an Earthquake to finish it off. This is stab super effective. So moment of truth. Perfect. Boo. Oh. Okay, but yes, Groudon is faster. Groudon is faster, but what is it going to do? We saw Rock Tomb. It might have Heavy Slam. So this defense boost really at this point playing a huge role. So let's see, like, can we carry this? Okay, you're in the red. All right, Landorus, come on, Landorus, you got me. Show me the Rock Tomb is your only way to hit me. Fire Punch gonna come out. Defense boost. Boom, we can take that. Boom, no burn. Earthquake gonna come out. Finish the job, finish the job. Let's go, Landorus. So, yeah, huge shout out to Landorus. Huge shout out to just that whole stream of events. Yeah, overall, a really great battle. I think that it was cool to knock out the Charizard. It was great to be able to utilize Landorus really well. I know that Landorus is a Pokemon that historically doesn't really work that well outside of Max, but we were able to make it work. So yeah, good second battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle of the day, and it is Kyogre Calyrex. It is Kingdra, Scizor with Kyogre, Tornadus, Calyrex, and Indeedee. So you want to know what's awesome here? Xerneas with an Assault Vest, paired with Riolu, paired with Indeedee and Zacian. Right, Lando not going to do much here. We do have to be wary of Scizor. Scizor obviously has Bullet Punch, which can be scary, but the coaching boost should be able to help. I'm hoping for a Torn Ogre lead. That would be really great, because then we can max immediately, KO with Overgrow, and then like go from there. But we'll see. Sorry, I'm eating a clementine because I really like. Oh. Do I have news for you? Oh, hello, Kyogre. I have a fun surprise that is coming your way. It is a +1 max overgrowth from coaching Riolu. Oh, yes. I am very happy right now. Let's see it. Okay, they're not maxing. They're not maxing. This is good. Oh, they're not maxing. Okay, let's see. Tailwind. If you Tailwind Water Spout, even better, right? Because that means that I get to preserve my max. Or not my max. I get to preserve Riolu, so I can go for a second coaching, right? Taunt. Okay. I respect it. The wrong Pokemon to taunt. You thought I was gonna Geomancy. Oh, amateur. Here comes the Water Spout into the Assault Vest. We take that. Riolu hangs on for one more turn. The issue, though, is Torn is going to be faster, but here it comes. Bye, Kyogre. Great job. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Xerneas gonna get a boost here. Riolu hopefully can get off a second coaching, right? I mean, you're probably just gonna go for a taunt. We should see a Calyrex, Scizor gonna come out here. Starfall not very effective. Knuckle. I'm gonna Rockfall and go for a second coaching. I have to hope that at +2 defense, I can take the hit. We are going to see the taunt, so a little bit unfortunate. We do have the ability to swap into Indeedee if we need to, as a straight Bullet Punch. Going to do not that much. Yeah, we don't get the coaching, but Rockfall going to come out here onto this Scizor. Does a solid chunk. Absolute solid chunk. Yeah, we're going to switch out into... yeah, let's switch out at this point to preserve... or is Riolu going to... Oh, Ryolu's at 1. Oh, yeah, because of the Focus Sash. I knew that. Calling the Bullet Punch again. Swapping out into Indeedee, right? That's a thing. We're going to Rockfall here. And we're going to swap into Indeedee. I mean, you could... Let's think about this. Like, you could go for a max into Steel Spike after a Tailwind, which is totally fine, because then we get Indeedee out, and we have the ability just to go for a, what's it called? A Follow Me and a Sacred Sword with Zacian, as we're gonna... We're gonna see the Hurricane into my Assault Vest. Cool for hitting the raw Hurricane. Rockfall gonna come out here. Going to absolutely crush the Scizor. And now all that's left is a Calyrex. So you do have the speed boost, but what's tricky, right, is you can't safely... So the question now is, can we survive a double up? Because it's still not over, which is scary, because Calyrex is a monster. Okay, that's actually tricky, right? You should Astral Barrage. I'm gonna click Play Rough, and I'm gonna go for the Heal Pulse. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Yeah, the Astral Barrage makes the most sense. We are going to see Xerneas please live. I don't know why I expected anything else. Calyrex going to get boosted. So Hurricane gonna come out into Indeedee, hitting the raw Hurricane again. Okay, that was... Oh, that is... Please don't do that. Heal Pulse, no target. Okay, so let's think about this, right? We are brutally bulky Zacian, right? We have a ton of bulk on the Zacian. We have like 212 special defense and 228 in HP. We should be able to survive, what's it called? Survive an Astral Barrage. I want to go for Helping Hand. I mean, not Helping Hand. Follow me here in the event that you decide to max. It should be Torn. Okay, it's going to be Calyrex, which is good for me. You could Max Guard. You could Max Guard. That would be bad. Okay, we're going to see no Max Guard, so that's great, right? You have to target down Indeedee, which means that, yeah, you're going to Tailwind is fine. It's not going to help you at this point. So your next attack, perfect Phantasm into the Indeedee. I'm guessing calling a Helping Hand, which is unnecessary just because of the fact that we are just going to go boop. And goodbye, Calyrex. You tried your best. What a lovely way to end with this team. Oh, here comes my berry, which is now active because your Calyrex is gone. So sad. Mago Berry really coming in clutch. We got a Torn just hanging out. So yeah, I mean, I think that was their best chance, right? You have to say, hey, you're not going to go for the Follow Me, and you needed the Max Phantasm. I think Astral Barrage would have been a safe call because you are at +1. But we do have access to this, as well as we can just go for a Follow Me. We don't need to do a Helping Hand boost. But yeah, it looks like they're going to cancel. So overall, a really fun team. I know that when I saw the concept, I was like, yo, this looks like a lot of fun. But it also was just really powerful. So very glad we were able to pull through. I love having episodes where we can show off people's teams and also show them off well. So yeah, this was a really great time. We'll look for some cool stuff to use. If you have any teams that you want me to try out, definitely let me know. Also, if you've made it to the end of the video, please subscribe. It really does help. And yeah, with that, until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.